Hey Grace family, I am really excited to let you know that we are going to go forward with the communion service on July 21st. They're going to be taking place at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. You will need to pre-register, but before I go into any more detail, I have some specific instructions for the kids. First, if you see me, you know that I will desperately want to hug you. And I am asking and pleading with you right now that you help remind me that we're not supposed to hug or touch one another at this event. You can hug and touch your family members, but we're staying together in our households. And it's gonna be really, really, really hard for Miss Lynn not to wanna hug each and every one of you when I see you. So if you see me come in, I want you to say, Miss Lynn, remember, we're not supposed to touch each other. The other thing that I want help from all the kids is to be reminding everyone that we will be wearing masks. So this is one that I brought today to show you guys that we're gonna be wearing masks. And if you see other friends not wearing masks, we're gonna be really polite and we're gonna be really respectful. But we're gonna say, hey, don't forget to wear your mask. I'm gonna leave my mask off because I feel like it's a little hard to understand me. But that are the two things, Grace kids, that I want you to help me remember. Try not to touch people and to keep my mask on the whole time. We are super, super excited. It's gonna be probably a little awkward and a little weird, but nonetheless, I'm really excited to take communion with many of you if you feel comfortable coming or are available to come. We are going to use the parking lot as the main service. Even if it rains, we're gonna still do it. If it's a torrential downpour, maybe we'll cancel it, but we are anticipating that if it's raining, it's gonna kind of be like today. So you might wanna bring an umbrella, and you might wanna think about bringing a lawn chair if you need to sit, although please remember that it's gonna be short. So hopefully you won't feel like you need a lawn chair. And if you do need to remain in your car, if you do feel like parking and then walking into the parking lot for the service is going to be difficult for any reason, email me directly. There are 7 available spots, parking every other spot in the back of our parking lot, that we can reserve for folks who feel like they need to remain in their car for the service or just are too worried about risking parking far and walking in. So that is going to be available. You'll need to come about 15 minutes early if you want to take advantage of one of those spots, and you will need to pre-register. Actually, everything happening on June 21st, you need to pre-register for. We're going to have the service in the parking lot. We're going to line up outside what is the upstairs chapel, and then we are going to walk through the building. There are going to be maps attached to give you some instructions, and then we're going to walk into the foyer. My beautiful assistant will capture an example of what you can expect of the communion elements for the day. You will see that you will select your item, and then we're gonna ask that you refrain from actually consuming the elements inside the building, but that you walk back outside and consume them around compostable garbage bins that we will have available. Everything's gonna be compostable. So some other things to remember is that we are asking you pre-register, and we are going to also offer prayer, which I'm excited about personally because I feel like I need prayer. And so that is going to be taking place in the courtyard as well, with an option if you would also like for anointing with oil. And you do need to pre-register for that as well. So check the links out below for registration. The things that I've just said will also be outlined in the email that's this video is attached to, and I am beyond excited to get to see many of you on June 21st. Oh, last reminder, we do ask that you register by Thursday, June 19th, to give us a couple of days to make sure that we have enough spots. If all the spots are taken up in the first at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, we will add an additional service if we need to. God be with you. Can't wait to see you on the 21st.